Hi, and welcome to Let's Talk for Real, hosted by myself, Christopher Mattox, my girlfriend, Hannah Robson.
Hello.
And this is a podcast where we just talk about real issues, real opinions, and just real talk in general, really. And I'm going to start us off with the funny joke, my turn this week. What's the best thing about Switzerland?
What's the best thing about Switzerland?
Yes.
How should I know?
Just take a guess.
What's the best thing about Switzerland?
What's so good about Switzerland, and it's not Granit Xhaka. That's
I know
one of
it's
the
not
worst
Granit
things
Xhaka.
about Switzerland.
Or Granit Xhaka, yeah. I'd say I don't know their food, but I'd say their food or the place. I don't know. How's it a joke?
I don't know either, but the flag's a big plus.
How's that funny? Oh my god. No, how's that?
Just the flag's a big plus, isn't it?
Okay, but how do they make it into a plus?
I don't know, I'm sure there's history behind it, but I found that pretty funny when I saw it.
Oh my god.
Next week you can come up with one, innit?
Yeah, not as that stupid, yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Oh my god.
You guys let me know in the comments, but I thought it was funny. Now, topic one is this is what you came up with.
Yeah.
Does freedom of speech even exist? Now, what the hell do you mean?
Like, I feel like there's...
Globally or UK?
Mostly globally. Most important, the UK.
Yeah.
Like, does it even exist anymore? I mean, people are still going out there, viewing their points of mind, their opinions and that. And
Yeah,
then they
keep talking.
suddenly get slashed for it, like, oh, that's wrong, you're talking bull crap, you don't know what's what, you know what I mean? It's not right, this is right, and I feel
That's
like...
their opinion.
Yeah, that's
when it comes to
everyone has
free
opinion.
speech and all that stuff, that's opinion-based stuff. When you're expressing your... Free speech means you can say whatever the hell you want, but it don't mean you're correct in what you're saying.
No.
Don't mean you're factually correct. Like, recently, with the whole Brexit thing, there's still people protesting and all that stuff, yeah, about it. And they're still expressing their views. The government ain't going to do nothing about it, but they're free to express their views. Don't mean they're going to do nothing about it. So freedom of speech does still exist.
But now I'm talking about not just in the UK, but in
America
other countries.
America have it. They're all calling Trump a CU next Tuesday, CUNT. They're all calling him that. And they're all saying he's a homophobe and all that. Which he probably is, I don't know, because I don't know the man. But they're all free to express their opinion about this. Well, so you don't think it exists?
I feel like in some parts of the country, like UK does, America might have done, but I'm talking about like France, Africa. Do they even get, you know?
Oh, well, their countries, I wouldn't know. And to be honest, no disrespect to any of them, but I don't particularly care. How would I know? I don't look into that sort of stuff. All I know is the UK and US, they have that freedom to say what they want. But what, is that it? Is that all you wanted to talk about for that one?
So basically freedom of speech, and if it still exists...
Well, I think it does.
You think it does?
Right, moving on to my one, yeah. So people of our generation, do they ever read books anymore?
I'd say about a low, percentage rise, or...
I'm not going to look into all the facts and stuff, I don't think nothing will come up. Just in your opinion, do you think people of our generation read books, like millennials, so from, I'm going to say, from the 90s until now, that sort of age bracket, do they read books?
I'd say a low 20% do, and the rest, like... 80%.
Because I'll give you all the formats there is now. Yeah, you've got hardcover books, so like a normal book, paper-based book, which is not a hardcover but still a book. You've got educational books, which students might read now and then, if they actually care. You've got, for my example here, you've got a laptop, computer, the internet where you can read for free if you pay your internet bills. You've got audio books, which I don't really listen to, but
there's the Kindles, by the way, you can actually read a book, but it's electronic. It's you know what they are. Kindles.
Yeah. A lot of people do that.
I see a lot. I think I've seen when I go out about. I see like old people like about 5 years younger than my grandparents' age reading a Kindle.
Really?
Yeah, literally about my grandparents' age. I thought, oh my god. I'm thinking, if my grandparents, they would never do that. If I bought them a Kindle and said there's about 5,000 books on it, they'll be like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, you just forget about your books. You've got this lovely Kindle. You can read hundreds of thousands of books on there.
Mm.
You know, can I read Harry Potter? Yes, you can. Can I read Lord of the Rings? Yes, you can. Anything.
How much do they go for?
I forgot when they first aired, but they used to be about less than 150, or maybe less than 100. Actually, less than 100 now, I think. So you can have it. You can charge it up long time. It's long time with you. I mean, a book will stay with you, but it will wear out.
After it,
yeah, if you look after it, yeah. I mean, talking of books, obviously the old generation are more likely to read proper books.
Yeah, of course.
Like paperback. Like my granddad, he kept always Harry Potter books.
Mm.
And then the next 5 years he goes, I want to read them all from first to finish. He would do that.
For me personally, the last book I read was KSI's book, and I'll give you an interesting story about that. But before I do, before that, the last book, now I'm not going to include my student books because I kind of had to for college, innit? So ignoring them, the last book I actually read before the KSI book, again, was a YouTube book. I don't know who the YouTuber was, but you know that book that I done on the plane to Croatia that one time?
Yeah.
Where like you have to fill out parts of your story and all that sort of stuff. Like if you just stay there, I'll show you. I do have it somewhere. Oh, I'll show you after the cut. Hold on. Give me 1 moment. This one.
The Pointless book, yeah.
Now, for anyone who doesn't, it's by Alfie Deis. Oh, yeah, now I know. For anyone that doesn't know, look it up. It's actually quite a good book. The reason why I like it, I'm dyslexic for those who don't know. And what I like about the book, it's not just a book where, once upon a time, this boy was killed by this woman, and this woman went to prison. The woman spent her whole life in prison regretting her decision. I don't have time. If you don't have time to be reading books like that,
No.
what I like about this book, and if you paused it and read it at the front, it says, started by Alfie Davis, finished by you. So whoever owns it, it's finished by you. Because they ask you questions like, what's on your bucket list? You have to fill that out.
Yeah.
What's your this to do? I challenge you to do this, or you do this, you do that.
That's more like, I like interactive books.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can basically read yourself and think, right, I've got a task to do and I can do it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And it comes
like
with an app as well somehow. I myself, I haven't done it. But and I'm not being paid for this promotion, by the way, but I actually think it's a really good book because books like that, as you say, they're interactive. You feel like, I actually really want to finish this book now. I want to see what I can do with this. And then after that, I moved on to the KSI book because I'm a KSI fan, I like his story, so I wanted to see what the book was actually about. And then after that, after that, I'm still in the process of reading Deji's book, which I've had since it came out, which was a while now, because I don't read it often. That's the thing. I don't have time. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I don't have time to be reading books like that, especially Harry Potter books.
Yeah, that's too long.
Like, you really think I have time to just sit down and go, no, I don't have time for that, man.
No, I just sit and watch a movie. That's what I do. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what appeals to our sort of generation. That's what I'm saying. It's a sad thing because, like, with example for blockbusters,
Yeah.
I used to love it when I was a kid. Don't get me wrong, but then when I grew up, Netflix comes out, Google, no, it's not legit Google. Amazon Prime comes out, Do you need our websites come out? Shh. And you've got all those sort of things. Yeah. So you're thinking to yourself, well, hold on, why am I even going to go to Blockbusters now? I don't have time for that. Because our generation, yeah, we're in such a hurry to do whatever it is we want to do. That they just don't have time for stuff like that no more. See what I mean? Now, that's my feeling anyway. I just don't think people our age read books. I do get the occasional one sometimes reading a book on the underground, but
I mean, I've got about 1, 2, 3. I've got about 3 books,
and you still haven't read.
I still haven't. Well, I actually got 4. I've got Lee Evans, got Russell Howard. I've got my gut to do with the digestive book, and what else? I've got something else now. Anyway, I'm each reading them at different points. So when I know I've got when I feel like I can read, I've got time, I will open it and.
But you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you've got 4 books still unfinished.
Yeah.
Now, I could be wrong about this, but I just don't see many people read books. If they do, it's more like listening to music, listening to audiobooks, like you said before, reading the Kindle book or whatever it's called.
Kindle, not Kindle.
Yeah. So that's why I think anyway. Like you just don't bother with paper-based books at least. But moving on from that, it's time for my favourite part. What's the score? Now, you'd be happy to know the results.
Oh my god.
So I'll tell you everything that happened. But before I do, let me just tell you guys about the Spurs game. We recorded this on the Saturday, so
yeah.
Spurs actually won 1-0.
Wow. But it's only 1-0 because they didn't have.
Yeah, but they still get the win. And I bet that was last minute. They was losing as well at one stage.
They always win last minute, I tell you. Always.
Who even scored? Oh, Son.
See,
he comes back, they start winning.
Yeah. It's like a one-man band, but it's actually a one-man team.
Not even
two-man team. It's a two-man team.
Son, Dele Alli and Harry Kane. Without
so
those three, they're nothing.
Three-man team, yeah.
Even if they still have Everton. But anyway, so go from what we said last week, right? I said Arsenal would win 3-2. Arsenal actually won 2-1, yeah? And you said 2-1.
Did I?
Yeah.
Bloody, that's actually a first.
But Cardiff won. Cardiff scored that last minute, that goal at the last minute. So you got 3 points for that, I got 1. And then, for Wolverhampton, I said Wolverhampton would win 3-1.
Yeah.
And you also said 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
And the results for the Cardiff game was 3-0.
3-0.
So we both got 1 point. But
yeah, that's close.
Yeah, so close. If West Ham just have scored. And then, for Watford, I said it'd be a 1-1.
What did I say?
Oh, Spurs versus Watford, just to tell you.
Yeah, what did I say?
You said Spurs would lose 2-1. Now, we both got that wrong because Spurs actually did in fact win. Oh, hold on. They won 2-1. They didn't lose 2-1, but they won 2-1, so you don't get no points.
Okay.
So, in total, you win with 4 points to my 2.
So I win this time?
Yes. Well done. So, for next week's, actually hold on, when are the next games? So, tomorrow there's the Arsenal and Man City one, but we're not going to count that.
Yeah.
What are we? When's the next games? Oh, it's all an FA Cup again and the odd Premier League, the odd FA Cup. Doesn't really start again until Saturday the 9th. That is next Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because
yeah, it is. Okay, cool.
That's next Friday, the 8th.
Next Saturday and Sunday. Okay, cool. Right, so we'll do 3 games. Of course, the Arsenal game will be included.
Yeah.
Arsenal are at home. This is on Saturday, yeah?
Okay.
Arsenal are away against Huddersfield. So, what's the score for that?
I would like it to be a Liverpool. Is it against Huddersfield? You say?
Yeah.
I like it to be. My brain's saying 2-0 to Arsenal, but I want a 3-0. But I don't know. But I'll be 2-0. 2-0.
I'm going to go 3-0, just Huddersfield are just terrible. And Arsenal, I think, can do it. And if Arsenal do end up losing against Man City, they're going to want to go hard. So I'm going to say 3-0. You say 2-0, yeah?
Yeah, 2-0.
Then we've got... Alright, I'll give you one of the Sunday fixtures. Man City are at home against Chelsea. So top table clash. So what would you say for that one? Man City are at home.
Man City against who?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Okay. I say 3-2 to Man City.
I'm going to say a 4-1 for Man City. Because Chelsea are in quite terrible form, and Man City, depending on what happens against us against the Arsenal game, they're going to want to step up. Because lately they've been a bit shaky.
Are you writing our score down?
No. I'm going to go back on this and just look at it again. But I'm saying 4-1 for Man City.
I say
3-2, yeah?
Yeah.
As usual, I do one random but sort of tricky game. Crystal Palace against West Ham. Crystal Palace are at home. West Ham have been pretty decent lately.
2-2. Draw.
I'm going to say 2-1 to West Ham. That's what I'll say. So yeah, that's the predictions for the games up ahead. Then after that is Champions League and stuff, but we only do Premier League here, just to keep it simple. So now it's your turn. What's happening?
First thing that pops up on my phone, that's been uploaded 1 hour ago, is about Russia.
Okay.
Russia. So Russia suspends nuclear arms treaty, they call it. I think there's been some problems back in Russia again than used to be to do with the nuclear war and that. And they kept saying, like, which I read it somewhere, oh, we're going to disarm our weapons or forget about the nuclear test or some crap. And then now they're saying they're suspending it, which to me, they're going up and down, say, yes, we'll do this, no, not really, yes, we are going to, and then they're keeping stable, which is pretty stupid.
It's like a child.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm going to read the first sentence here. So, Russia has suspended its involvement in a Cold War era intermediate range nuclear forces treaty following a similar decision by the US on Friday. So, they're trying to get the US involved somehow in their whatever plan they've got. But to me, that doesn't bother me. I mean, come on, we're in the UK.
No, yeah, but don't forget what happened with Russia in the UK. Some spy came and poisoned someone or something, didn't they?
I think I heard about the Russians, but it was here in London.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I remember now,
say,
yeah.
It ain't nothing to do with us. It could be.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't say that.
I mean, I forgot about that. I think I remember now a Russian spy here in London.
Exactly.
And he or she got done for it. Or something. So yeah, that's the first topic that's popped up on my phone. And the second one, the weather, about the snow, yeah. Snow and ice.
Really
Yeah, that's second. I mean, obviously it's been cold, extra cold. We've had black ice, icy freezing.
And apparently some stores have been shutting.
And apparently some schools have been shut. And I'm like, why? There's hardly any snow outside, for God's sake. I mean, snow and ice bring traffic to a standstill. Now, I'll be temperamental with this. Scotland have it worse. Because they're much higher up. They'll have more freezing temperatures than London will.
Yeah.
And obviously, where I used to live in Norfolk, the temperatures can go up to -6. But here, the highest or the lowest could get here would be about -4.3, because my phone has said -3.
Mm.
I mean, that's not even freezing temperatures, but still we get our snow, hails and freezing cold weather. This is saying this is across Kent and Hampshire, so it's more up north of area.
Okay.
So still we're in the safe zone for now. I mean, known for January, February to have a bit of snow.
Mm.
It's still March. We could have, well,
So
March.
just be careful when you go
Yep.
outside, guys.
Just be
Wipe
careful.
up warm.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not used to the cold. It's terrible out there, apparently.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. I mean, it's worse when it's windy and freezing. I mean, that makes it extra worse. The point stands where I've got a cold. Look. I've been coughing. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I've got temperature coming. No, I'm fine. So yeah, that's the second news. And the third and final one
Yes.
is about, have you heard of dry January?
Oh, it's hard to do a job in January.
No, dry, like giving up alcohol in January for that whole month only. And see if you can do it for the rest of the year.
I've heard of Stoptober, that's about it.
Yeah, that's to do with smoking.
No, that's to do with anything
Chris,
you
our
want.
battery's gone really low.
Just keep talking.
Just keep, right. Actually, I'm going to keep on talking because my partner needs to put the camera on charge before it goes dead and we're filming. So yeah, the third and final topic will be about dry January. If you mind please. Dry January is mostly about, obviously at Christmas time in December,
Right.
people have been known to drink loads of alcohol, get really pissed and drunk at that time of era. Okay, it's reasonable because it's Christmas.
Of course.
And then obviously when it's the new year in January, they want to say, right, I'm going to do dry January, I'm going to try and give up alcohol for a month. If I do, I'm going to carry on for the rest of the month.
So basically
But
that's
when it
New
comes
Year's
to December,
resolution.
yeah, it's like a New Year, well, not New Year's resolution, but obviously, and then obviously when it comes to back to December, obviously you're going to drink alcohol again. So to me, dry January is pointless because no one's ever going to give up alcohol. It's a type of drug,
Depends
isn't
on the
it?
person.
Also, it depends on the person, and it's like a drug, isn't it? To me, it's like a drug. Not a drug, but I mean, it's. Some people find it addictive, and I don't know how. It's just, I don't like it.
You don't like alcohol?
Yeah, only don't like I like is cider.
Yeah, same.
Or I rarely have. Obviously, I rarely have my Peroni now because it's
Or
beer.
cocktails.
Cocktails, yeah, that's fine. I only like cider and cocktails because they're so nice. I mean, especially in other countries like Croatia, and I mean, we had none in Rome, didn't we?
No, because it was like winter time over there, so it wasn't really the correct
Not really,
weather
no.
conditions to be
Definitely.
having cocktails.
Yeah, in the winter, that'd be really weird.
Yes.
And for Croatia, we went in May, but still it's kind of cold. Do you think a bit mild over there?
Well,
until we went,
it was
yeah,
raining on
it was
one of the
raining.
days.
Yeah, until the first days we went there when it was chucking
Yep.
it down.
And we
Then-
had to buy a jumper.
Yeah, we had to get some hoodies and jumpers. And I think on the third, do you remember the third or fourth day, we went to Split, and it was lovely there, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, it was like, I thought, Chris, why can't we just stay here? Because it was pure blue sky, there was palm trees, there was a nice cafe we sat at, had some cocktails.
And milkshake
And
as well.
yeah, the milkshake.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was beautiful, I tell you. I mean, years to come, I want to go back again, but the plane ride I absolutely hated. I'd never want that to put me off flying. Obviously, I haven't because I think it depends where you go in the country. You're going to have a bit of bad turbulence, aren't you?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, when we went to Rome, it was lovely there and back.
Yeah.
Smooth. I mean, there was a tiny bit of turbulence, but that didn't bother me because I was on the game.
Well, you would have loved the ride to Lanzarote.
Are you being serious? Why?
Yeah, because it was lovely.
Are you serious? No, we're not going Lanzarote. Are you serious? That's bad turbulence as well.
Well, that's in Croatia, trust me.
Oh no, we're not going Lanzarote.
Well, I'll put it this way:
Sorry.
the journey itself, right? The journey itself was calm, but then as we was coming to Nantes, started getting a bit shaky, and then
Coming to land? Are you serious?
yeah, the last week.
I think it's normal because when we're coming from Croatia to London Stansted, obviously the plane's going to wiggle a bit. It's going to be like this, and then you're going to be like gently on the ground, aren't you? And it's going to be like that. Of course, it's going to be. It's a massive plane.
But when I first went to Ireland, so like the first time I actually went on a plane, and I was like less than 10 at the time. I was looking outside at the windows, and this is the same wherever you go, and whatever company you're flying with. I was looking outside and the plane winds were like,
Oh my god.
that's always shaking though. The winds are always shaking. In my experience, they've always been shaking. And my dad's like, that's normal. Don't just ignore that. I was just like, okay. As a kid, I wouldn't know any better.
Gosh. No, I tell you, I don't know that. I mean, hopefully the flight to Amsterdam should be decent. I tell you.
We'll see, innit?
I mean, it's only a 2-hour flight, so
Yeah.
no big deal.
But speaking of news, how does our generation get their news?
It's called a mobile device.
No, that's just it.
It is.
Now, honestly, do you think people... This is
Yeah.
going back to the book topic. Do you think people just sit down, flip the TV or watch the news, go, yes, oh, wow, that happened, yes. No, people look at their phone while they're travelling and go, oh, okay, oh, right, People, again, they just don't bother. Me, myself, it'd be different, like, because I work from 3 till 9 most days, yeah?
Yeah.
But if I was doing your shifts, for instance, so, what, 6 till 3?
Well, now it's for 2 days, so Monday, Tuesday, 6 till 3. But
But what-
Tuesday, I finish at 2.
But what do you normally do?
For news-wise.
No, like, time. What time do you normally...
I use my phone.
No, what time do you normally start work
What time do I need to start?
and
6.
finish?
6 till 3.
Right, so if I was doing your shifts, yeah,
Yeah.
me personally, what I would actually do, actually then again, because you get up so early, the news
Yeah.
might not even be on, but...
It'll still be, it's 24 hours. I mean...
No, let's say for argument, I was ideally doing a 9 to 5, yeah? 9 to 5 shift. And I wake up about 7 or 6 sort of time. I would put the news on the TV, and just when I'm getting ready, doing my teeth and all that stuff, I would put the TV on. Because I prefer watching the news on the TV. That's just me personally, if I can. But if I can't, then yeah, I would just be like on my phone, on my top trending stories. Even Twitter now, people look on there for stories.
Yeah.
Which is mad, because Twitter, you're just going to get a bunch of BS, in my opinion. But in terms of news, it's just on your phone, on technology.
It's on the phone, you got the TV now. I mean, back in, say...
Your grandparents' days, you had the
grandparents'
radio.
days, you had the radio. With my mum, the TV just being introduced. They had a TV.
Yeah.
And you only get 2 channels, BBC 1 and 2, and that's it. With them type of... I don't know what they call it. Like, they always call it TV set.
It's a shame though. But what's the sign of a good movie or TV show, and what makes it worth watching again?
If it has a good plot in it, I guess.
Yeah, I agree
I
with
like
that
a
for
good,
sure.
Yeah, good plot, and if it has a good storyline, I say the same thing.
So give an example then.
Naruto. But it's not a
Oh,
movie
okay,
or
I
TV,
said
yeah.
TV show, yeah.
TV show, yeah, Naruto. I mean.
Yeah, it used to be on TV, so what, why Naruto?
Because, to me, I didn't used to watch Naruto before I met Chris, before I met you, and now me watching, obviously I watched Naruto from the first, didn't I?
You watched it from when he
was a kid,
grew up.
when he grew up, and me watching that thinking, yeah, I could definitely watch this, you know. It's really good. I mean, most animes out there don't even have a storyline, they could just be random.
Like, for instance, Dragon Ball's a very popular anime because when it actually started, when Goku Dragon Ball, yeah,
Mm.
when he was as a kid,
Mm.
it was good because, how do I say, because there was somewhat of a decent story in there, because it was him finding the Dragon Balls to, like, I think he wanted to bring back his dead grandpa or something,
Oh, bless him.
and then he started travelling and found friends that sort of filled the void for him. And then he started fighting and he's like, yeah, I like this, I want to train, I get stronger and stronger and stronger.
Mm.
Then it led on to Dragon Ball Z, which led to him being a Super Saiyan and all that. And now we've got Dragon Ball Super, which is just him basically wanting to be stronger than a god at this stage.
Yeah, definitely.
But you saw the fight scenes and all that are great, but the story, I think they've sort of put that to one side, in my opinion. But then you've got other animes such as, what could I compare? So, Death Note, for instance, yeah?
Death Note I really like.
That's a really complex anime.
But I only like the movie, I'll be honest.
I love the anime.
The movie I kind of like because
So I watched
it's
it,
more realistic.
I think 2 years ago, and I just binged it out in like 2 weeks. I finished the whole show because it got me hooked from episode 1, because that's the sort of anime where you say to yourself, is the main guy a good guy or bad guy?
Yeah, because you don't know, do you? Yeah.
No, because he's
Until the
killing
end.
people that he himself, and they actually are, in the way, the bad guys. Let's have it right, the
They
bad
are the
guys.
bad guys, yeah, and he doesn't seem like them don't worth living in the world if they're always bad.
But then, would you say, like, he can't do that? What makes him think he's God? To just put a name in a book and then they die? Or he could put the name in a book and say how they're going to die, when they're going to die? Which is mad.
Definitely. I mean, something like that could never ever exist, because
No.
imagine if I got hold of that book and I put their full name, how they're going to die and when they're going to die, that's going to freak me out.
But
Really?
what you could do as well, like, if you just put their name,
Yeah.
I think, I might have forgotten the rules, but if you just put the name in a book,
Yeah.
they automatically die of a heart attack within like a certain time period.
Oh,
Within
no,
a day,
I think, remember the main character, the guy who had the book, he put the person with the name,
Yeah.
and he said what time they were going to die,
Yeah.
but he said how, like, heart attack or something, or
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I could easily watch, Trump do a press conference, put his name, and how he's going to die, when he's going to die, and then that's it, the end of him. I mean, people will be like, oh my god, what just happened? Who did that? You know,
Yeah, but that's how it starts. Just the main character was sort of a, not dork, but he was a normal kid.
Yeah.
And then once he got that, he got corrupt. And it would be the same for anybody. If anybody had that book, they would get corrupt. It would start with you, for instance, killing Trump. Then you'd say to yourself, my God, if I could kill Trump, I could kill anybody.
Yeah.
Maybe I could kill the bullies who used to bully me back in
Bully me.
school.
Mm.
Maybe I could kill whoever else I don't like.
Obviously when I got bullied in school, I realise now that she feels really very guilty that she's done it to me.
Okay.
And I'm like, because obviously my friend Hannah told me, and I'm like, Hannah, do I really give a crap? I mean, she's done the damage. I mean, she's got karma around her. She's got an abusive boyfriend, so I thought, well, that's her fault.
Yeah, okay.
So that's karma.
But back to the topic, what makes a good TV show or movie? So you said storyline.
So obviously the plot of it, the storyline.
Yeah.
If that anime is worth what, basically, is the graphics decent? Worth, some of them are. I mean, not all animes, graphics are not as good.
Yeah.
I mean, with Dragon Ball, sometimes when they zoom out, you can't see their face, but you can just see their face. But with Naruto, you can't. I realise now when we're just watching it. You could still see their face, but it'll be blank. But when you be zoomed out.
But I would prefer to not see, because with Naruto it's hard, right? Because when they are zoomed out, you can't see their face. It just can't be helped with any anime. But with Dragon Ball, when it's zoomed out, they try so hard to fit their face, and it just ends up looking wonky.
Yeah.
Like, just forget it. Just forget. If you can't fit their face, then get rid of that whole scene, or just get rid of the face entirely, because it just does not work.
Yeah.
Because there was one part, I don't know, in one of the recent episodes we watched, where Goku's got like wonky eyes, right? And he's what was it? His fingers were like together or something. Like just, well, when it comes to that, just give up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm talking about maybe 5 or 6 years. It could be. What's the name in the E?
Now for me,
No.
I'm not just on about anime, by the way. I'm on about just in general.
In
What makes a
general,
good TV
to
show
me, a
or
good
movie.
storyline, and if it's, to me, it's the story.
And for me, once I've watched something, I don't watch it again.
And if it relates to me.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot.
that as well. That's why I like Naruto. But for me, once I've watched something, I don't watch it again.
No.
Unless it's something really funny, something that brings me back to my childhood perhaps, or just something that reminds me of memories that I enjoyed from long ago, sort of thing. That's the only time I would watch a movie or TV show again. Well, agree?
I really agree a lot, yeah.
Because you watch movies and TV shows a lot that you've used to. Now, how many times have you watched any of the Caribbean movies?
I think rarely about. I mean, there's 4 of them.
I don't know.
There's
But
that
you've watched all of them
one,
more
2,
than
3,
once, for
4.
sure.
Yeah, because obviously I forgot what happens, and it's it's my favourite film that ever came out. And when I heard that they're making another one, but obviously without Johnny Depp in it, because he's been axed, I was like, whoever the director axed him, you're an idiot. I'm not going to watch Pirates of the Caribbean. Because you just ruined it for yourself.
I am. I want to see
I'm
what
not.
it's like
I may
without
watch
him.
only about 5 minutes of it. If it's not good, that's it.
Yeah, like you're not going to go to cinema to watch
I'm
that
not. Why
sort
would
of
I
thing,
see?
innit?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to go to cinema when there's.
But for my example, yeah, so I'll give, what's it called? Marvel as an example, right? With their latest movie, Infinity War, that is a movie where, how can I say, not to be,
Oh, sorry about that.
not to be too rude, but if you're an idiot, you will have to watch it twice. Or if you've missed something, because
Oh, no,
those
I'm an idiot.
movies are so compressed, and they're trying to squeeze so much in just to wrap the whole storyline up, where you kind of have to watch it again to understand what happens later on. Because then you're like, oh, so that's why this happens to him. Oh, so that's who he was on about at that stage. Like, that's why you have to watch it. Like with Marvel movies, I'm not gonna lie, I have watched all of them more than once, just to like make
Recap
sure I've
yourself.
watched everything and
Recap it.
recap it as well, so I'm up to date, so I don't forget. But for those instances, you just have to watch it again. And fun facts. Go
Fun
on.
fact. Oh, it's my fun fact.
Yes.
I mean, I've noticed I've been having.
Oh, tell them about the one that you. I don't know when we.
Oh yeah, about. Remember, I think it was episode 2.
I don't know, but just
I
say
don't know what
it.
episode it was, but remember me saying like, chewing gum while cutting an onion will prevent you from crying. Does not work. I mean, it works for only about a minute until you start actually getting cut in the oven while chewing gum. You're still crying. I mean, I think my onions make my eyes bad.
But maybe you need stronger gum.
Like the extra like ice one.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe the gum you used was not good enough.
I mean, in general, gum does not help prevent from crying from onions. I mean, you know how I get bad by cut. That's why I said I'd rather have spring onions because it's less of a hassle.
Yeah.
I mean.
But go, you tell us the fun fact of
So
this
yeah,
week.
I've noticed I've been having a lot of hiccups lately, and I'm trying to think how can I get hold of them. Like people still saying like, "Oh, hold your breath, you won't hiccup," or "I've tried that, it doesn't work," or "You've had some water, still doesn't work."
Yeah, or get someone to scare you.
Or have someone shocked you, like, and then it's gone now. Oh no, it's not gone now. But then apparently this is actually interesting. It says,
I remember before you told me,
yeah.
and I will mention his name, because you're a prick, and I know you're going to watch this.
What?
Do you remember, I don't know if you was there one time, but I was hiccuping, and when you hiccup, there's nothing you can do about it, innit?
No, of course you can't.
Well,
just
you
sort
can
of-
hold your breath and maybe
yeah.
that might or might not work. But
Mm.
I think I was playing FIFA with him, or I don't know what, but I think he was staying over the night or something. But I was hiccuping and my friend was like, "Well, stop it, you're pissing me off." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it." And then he just literally got a jug of water and started pouring it down my throat. I'm like, and then I don't know if that just shocked me or it was the water thing, but
I
after
think it
that it
shocked you
stopped.
both. Yeah.
But like, just leave me alone. Now, who do you think that is? It was Pano.
I wasn't there at the time.
No, you weren't.
No, I think I was. No, I was in Norwich at the time. And you said, "Oh, Palo stayed over," and we played them. You know,
Yeah.
I was in Norwich at the time, so yeah, I wouldn't know.
But yeah, in situations like that, that's the only time you get a shout out because that really, to this day, that still annoys me.
I think it may be both. I mean, you have to have shock because you can't have one or the other. You have to have both at the same time to have the shock and the water just to get rid of it.
You could have choked me and drowned me.
Yeah, but still, I mean, talking of water, we're already at 80% water, and if we've gone over that 100%, we can actually drown ourselves.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know how we're already made of 80% water, but
Neither do I,
That's
to be
the-
honest. I
yeah.
don't really get that.
but that's not the fun fact. So yes.
But yeah, go on, do tell
So
us.
yeah, it says you can cure hiccups by pulling your tongue out or sticking your fingers in your ears for a few seconds. But it's only if you've got a hiccup. No, it's only if you've got hiccups. I mean, unfortunately not. I think, because I don't know where hiccups come from. I think I've noticed when I've been running and I've breathing a lot of air and your diaphragm, it's all about your diaphragm. It lifts up a bit or it's gone a bit funny. That's why you go, you don't know how to get rid of it.
I mean, to be
So,
fair, that might work because if you put your tongue out, then you kind of can't open your mouth, maybe. I don't get the ear thing, though. That's a bit weird.
the ear, because I think with the hiccups, I mean, your ears and your nose and your throat are still like connected. So if
Yeah.
you pull your tongue out like you did, it blocks the whole circulation. So from coming up there, it says, right, I can't come out my mouth, let me try and go out my ears.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously you're blocking your ears as well.
But what about the nose?
The nose, you have to put like tampons up it or something, or cotton buds.
But guys, do give that a try.
So, yeah.
I have no idea if that works, but I actually will try it again if I get hiccups.
Same with me. I mean, I'm most likely to get hiccups.
And if it does work, we'll let you know. If it doesn't, we'll let you know.
So yeah.
Just comment and let us know if you guys try it and it works. And yeah, I think this has been quite a short one. I'm not too sure. But my girlfriend's getting a call from her grandparents, so we're going to have to end it here today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Let us know in the comments. If you want to give us any topics, any advice you'd like, then and what?
Also, I remember one of our videos, someone commented like about Q&A, but talking of Q&A, so right, Chris decided like unless we get a decent amount of subscribers,
Right,
and the views we're so much happy about. The likes keep coming in, please, because
we've got 30
that
plus.
shocked us a lot. I mean, we were mostly grateful of that. I mean, we'll do Q&A when we get quite good subscribers. The views.
Right, this is what I'm telling you. If we get over 1,000 subscribers,
We'll do
that's
Q&A.
when we're going to start doing the Q&As. And for the people that do actually start sending us Q&A stuff in,
We'll keep
I'm
them.
going to save it for like. So when we do get 1,000 subscribers, I'll do like a 1,000 special with all the Q&A stuff.
Yeah, I think that'd be a brilliant idea. I like that.
Alright then, guys, until then, like I said, any questions, topics, anything, all this stuff is down in the description below. And see you guys next week.
See ya.